Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
What's up with y'all boys, man?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the number one team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, I bet, bro. When that AC go out, bro, fuck that. My AC went out one time, bro. That was the most miserable 2 days. Middle of the summer, too.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not. He stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down.
It takes
never had a chance.
3 years for him to throw. It's a 2-yard route, bro.
And you got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
Motherfucker gotta do all that winding up to throw a 2-yard route.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just...
My boy Thino, what it do, brother?
Completion percentage, which is good, and then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full.
Oh, he got me.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Coming after it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is in.
QB just missing throws.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch, called for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move to his left. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He lets it fly. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Get it out on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on third. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whittington. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Shit, bro. For the cam I got, it was like $30, bro. It wasn't. It's not even nothing crazy.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, my shit wasn't expensive at all, bro. Like 30, 35 bucks, something like that. Nothing crazy.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on third and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a
Good defense.
Wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. Quick strike complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On second down, they'll take to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
From the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Good.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it
John, what's good, bro?
positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him.
What you
every
got going?
single play.
Looking to pass on second down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here.
Gaming, what's going on?
Before halftime. He wants to throw here on second down.
Good.
The grab in the end zone. Touchdown Gators. They'll try to add another to their
Yeah,
lead.
2-hour stream, solid, bro. Was you putting
And the
built to
extra
ass for
point
the whole
is
2
good,
hours?
and it's a 4-point lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
He said no. Hey, shit, John funny as hell, bro.
So here comes the kickoff.
Oh, hell no.
Touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
But really, that's the best way to do it, bro. Hop on for like 2-3 hours, get a couple little sessions in,
It's slow.
and hop
I
off.
know he thinks he can
You know, I be
have
going
every
for,
return, but sometimes you just
when I can, I be
take
going for
an
8,
easy
10, 11 hours.
routine.
It's hard to keep focused that long, you know what I mean?
Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see.
But
if
it
they
can be
try to get
done.
another one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
It's all right. Just get them reps in now. That 26 coming out in like 30-something days. 30, 40 days, bro. Then we back on the grind. So get all the L's out the way now.
Kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's low. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
I'm just excited to see the roster, bro. I want to see who I'm going to be rocking with for the year, you know. See who I'm going to be grinding with, man.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks are in the hurry up. The corners are walked up tight.
Game, you know, that's a crazy, because you know everybody funny in their own way. You feel me? Like motherfuckers just randomly be saying funny shit.
Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. Quarterback now breaking the field.
But I think
Left with no option. He just threw it away.
overall,
And that was good defense again.
like yeah, I think as far as like the chat, bro, I think that boy Kid Captain, he be saying some funny shit sometimes, bro. He always be coming up with like little catchphrases and just be saying like random stuff, bro. That should be having me dying, bro.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Running back goes in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
But I mean, again, everybody funny, bro. Just like John with the, I was like, you be putting belt to ass. He like, nah, no. That shit, it's like little shit like that, bro. That should be funny.
Make up the game plan and not
I think the funniest people are people who don't even like really try or notice. They just funny, just saying regular shit, bro. That should be hilarious.
The back goes in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end.
No, yeah, that was a good question, bro. But I mean, it's not that you. Bro. I'm telling you, everybody is funny in their own way, bro.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep.
He caught that?
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to just keep throwing it. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. Tackle is
Gridiron, what's going on, bro?
The 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He tries to take the top off. And
Thank you, bro.
The sudden change on
I don't know who the fuck.
He was looking for running room, couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities.
John, what time you normally start streaming, bro?
Game too. So keep handing it off to this guy.
Because I know my time zone is off right here, but I don't really. You probably it seems like you just finished whenever I start most of the time.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
He's got it on the right. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
T. Glenn was popping, bro. Anywhere from 10 p.m. You want 10 p.m. Eastern or 10 p.m. Pacific?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Oregon 3.
Luke, what's good? 10 p.m. Eastern? Okay.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Yeah, so you normally, that's like, yeah, 6 hours. Yeah, you 6 hours behind me. And I normally get on. So, yeah, you start like a couple hours before I normally start.
They've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
3rd and inches. When your will, your heart, your desire is put to the test. Across the 45. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I love that play call, and I love that.
Yeah, Brian could lie. It take a long time to play T. Glenn, bro. T. Glenn be having a lot going on, bro.
Because of the timing, he was able to
Like before we played the other day, I was asking that motherfucker for like down there 2 months to try to get a game in. Cause we only matched up online one time, like in like October or November or something.
To get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
But yeah, he do be locked in.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. Quick spin on the run.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam.
Shady, what's up, brother?
Outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. The run to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you've got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front.
Yeah, Shady be popping in every now and then, bro.
The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker.
Yeah, he tried to dress up the record question with a little.
My timeouts.
Haven't seen you in here much.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. back to pass. It's Gabriel. Fires to the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off.
Good.
The second down throw, intercepted by Florida. And they'll take over, 1st and 10.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation.
GG's, bro.
The quarterback will take a knee. The rankings, the
7-3. That was a struggle game for real, bruh. Yeah, getting to the natty and losing, bro. That'll mess up your whole day, bro. Just the other day, I did that twice. I got to 2 straight natties and lost both natties, bro. When you do that shit, it's like it make you feel like the whole season was for nothing. Go undefeated, but even if you don't go undefeated, who gives a fuck? You get to the natty and lose, you like, damn, bro. Oh yeah, that was a couple days ago. Gridiron came in with that shit. I wish it would tell you like what your record is in national championship games. That'd be great if it put that up, so you can see how many you done choked off. What was that just quit? Hype Beast Joey? I don't even know these motherfuckers that be quitting out for the game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never asked a motherfucker that. I ain't never asked a motherfucker that question.
To the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive.
I ain't gonna lie, the only time I'm gonna message somebody after the game is if they talking shit, bro. Either if you talking shit or you playing weird and you still fucking lose, then I might send you a message. Most of the time, only if you talking shit. Like motherfucker talking shit, get his ass bust. You know, I like to send that too easy to their ass.
The Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to
A lot of people be sending me messages though, like I beat them, I bust their ass, and they send me a message like, "Oh, you need to get a life.
fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins.
You need to get a job or something." I'm like, damn, bro, I can't have an off day. I gotta work 24/7. That's one thing I'll never understand. Like people get so mad they lose in a fucking video game. But you know I get mad too, but not to the point where I'm gonna start sending weird messages and shit. Oh, you need to get a life. Like damn, bro, you just beat me in the game.
Was not a good one.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, I can't have a hobby, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Motherfuckers just be salty as hell, bro. Like, motherfuckers just cannot handle a loss. And you know no one hates losing more than me, bro. But if a motherfucker beat me, good game. You got me. And if I beat somebody, I ain't about to say shit about it, bro. Unless you was talking shit, I ain't about to say nothing if I beat you, bro. GG's, brother. Not all the times where they turn me up, though. You start talking shit or celebrating, then yeah, I'm turned up now.
You can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nah, Gridiron be telling people that 60% before he played. He be trying to get him to take it easy and shit. I remember he told me that first time we played, he was like, yeah, I'm 60%. I said, I'm not falling for that, bro.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line.
I'm not falling for that at all.
Changing the original play call. To the air. It's Glagway. They're trying to get to it.
My tackle just got beat right there.
And they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free.
Hey, you feel me? That's my thing, bro. I tell everybody, hey, the game be like that sometime, bro.
They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so
Which is true, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
motherfucker,
3rd and long from the 30-yard
anybody
line.
can get beat up on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody unbeatable, bro. Like, it's a video game. This ain't real life.
The aerial assault continues. And a missed
He dropped
opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the completion now setting up 4th.
It's good. And with that, they break the seal.
I mean, the first game, it got out of hand, but I could tell you knew what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? But that's how any game goes, bro. Like, 3-minute quarters, if you make 1 mistake, 2 mistakes, the game can get out of hand fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really, you know, you can always tell. Even if you beat somebody ass, you can always tell, like, okay, he know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little decision here or there.
They'll go with a direct snap. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. At the 45, on his way. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays.
See, and then, you know, come on, bro.
How explosive the offense is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we just dropping picks right in our hand, bro.
Consistently, year in, year out, at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the exercise.
I wonder if I can get away with throwing it right to this motherfucker if he'll drop it.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
with a fresh set of downs. They get him stopped at the 30.
with most decent players, bro, it's gonna go back and forth. They win one, you win one. They, you know, that's how it's going. That's what it's gonna be most of the time.
With a run and now to throw. Got a man. It's Miller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him and they convert. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Bro, you're not going to pick the ball?
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 3, Alabama 0.
Damn, bro, we gave up 3. We should have had a fucking pick, bro. We had a pick in our hand. Probably would have been pick 6 too.
And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take...
Off he goes! And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Bro, all the pregame really don't matter, bro. If you want to get somebody to talk shit to you, bro, you gotta talk during the game, bro. Like, you talk during the game, I guarantee you're gonna get it back.
You've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He's calling him a villain. Hell no, bro.
Now on second down.
We aren't cool, bro.
The plays at the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick completion on the out. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Coming up, 4th down.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The handoff to Johnson. He's there to make the stop.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks.
He said some of the shenanigans.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Hell no, bro.
Back to throw. It's Flagway. Working that left side now. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
Man, my fucking line can't give me 2 seconds, bro.
Defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right.
Look at that.
Play coming. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the return, it's Adams. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh my God.
Flying down the left side. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground.
How'd they make me miss that?
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football.
Come on, bro.
Out in space.
They got me jumping all out the way. I'm like, I'm fucking waiting on it.
This guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the run from inside his own 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
This motherfucker said he always get it. He got it one time last game, and now he always get it. Usually, like, that's the shit I be talking about, bro. He got it one time, now he always get it.
They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with confidence.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So
okay.
I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get it. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds, create that negative play.
He's looking for a man on second down.
It's a hard flat. Pick the ball, bro.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly out to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up.
10, that was kind of dangerous, bro. I don't know if we should have fielded that.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first.
Game 2 as well. I didn't. Okay, well maybe I didn't know. So at half the time.
But if you can find that one thing,
Capone was good, brother.
Positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Florida! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to add another. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Yeah, that was filthy, bro.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And
How the fuck did that get in there?
You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games,
Say about to go check in on Moms, man. I'm telling you, bro. Go get a quick little drink from the sideline real fast.
It's an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Getting some heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
How did he get that pass off?
Back to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, and they convert. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. No huddle offense to the line. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, we're all tied up.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Direct snap. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physicaled.
This was that Squirtle Turtle. What's good? What's good, bro?
They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. To the air, it's Milrow. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Alabama pushing the tempo. To the ground with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with a direct snap. They stop.
Good fucking defense.
Turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. It's short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Still looking on the move. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gators with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
I mean, that's just a terrible
They make the stop,
fucking
trying to pick up
throw,
just
bro.
A little bit at a time to get to that
Terrible.
1st down marker. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He will have to unleash a howitzer to try to win the game.
Ah, my God, we had it too.
Had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
That was just a bad throw by Lack. If he gives it to him, he can run to the sideline, but we easily pick up 10, 15 on
So
that.
here comes our first play of overtime. If he bounces this, it's ball game. Got room on the return. The 40. Past the 20. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. And, man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough to move the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Power football with the run. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They're looking at a 3rd and 4 with their first possession here in overtime. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here.
GG's.
The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened.
I can't believe he didn't block that man, bruh.
I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too.
I was about to get fucked up anyway.
They get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decided in overtime. Crushing loss.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been
Damn, bruh. See, that's what I mean. Like, the one time I make a mistake, they catch that shit. Like, in the first quarter, I had a pick right. I jumped on some shit, had a pick right in my hands, and we dropped it. Man. That's just the thing, bro. I can't ever catch no break, bro. I gotta be fucking perfect. Motherfuckers against me get to throw some bullshit and I drop it or some bullshit like that. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, you know how it is. But I mean, that was just a bad play call. But you know, like I said, if that shit did if it was the exact same thing switched around, bro, I would have dropped it. I had one in the first quarter, right in my hands, on the floor, bro. But as soon as I make a mistake, you already know they're going the other way with it.
welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Shit, man. So you play money games? Yeah, bro. When I was in the States, hell yeah. But I'm out the States right now, so I can't even do it right now.
Gators will kick it away first. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the cover.
Yeah, I should have made that field goal at the end of the fucking game too. I just tricked off that field goal. Stupid play the next play.
Stop him at the 21. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Judkins. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got him and nobody's close. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he...
That's crazy. We didn't pick that, and he caught the ball.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough.
Yeah, I thought.
Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time. But
Facts.
that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
At least a knockout.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
Well, the ball carrier there was just hoping
I don't know what that was.
Going to get him to the outside and turn the corner, but nothing working. Defense forces him out of bounds for a loss.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down.
These niggas push. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Lining up to cover the kick after.
Nah, we not, bro. We had to stop, and they just pushed him forward for 4 yards, bro.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap
Top
before
tier,
the quarter
man.
expires.
Sage, what it do?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Florida 0.
Yeah, Capone. Just read the title of the stream, bro. It never fails.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lagway. They're bringing heat. He's right on target. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Trying to find his man on first down. Extending the play. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll run this play from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gators!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass.
That's a dot.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
It's not because you said something, bro. What the fuck? Niggas talk about it. It never happens. Get some sleep.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Back to pass, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end.
Thank you.
And the pass is intercepted.
Thank you, buddy.
He was dreaming of getting a few more on
My
that
man.
return, but they'll take it.
So generous. That's why motherfucker was a goal line. You can't throw for shit.
Make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position.
You still there, bro? You still on the mic, or you just coming on every now and then? Oh, okay. He wanted those, bro. He wanted those. He wanna come on every now and then. Then he don't want to stay on the whole game, man. That's crazy.
And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to
Contender trying to play cutoff. Yeah, he on hush mode now, bro. Motherfucker keep coming. Don't bring it out. I'ma hit you. I'm taking this one to the crib. That's why he was running goal line the whole time. He can't make a read. Motherfucker pick Ohio State and run him on goal line. Kind of fuckery we got is here. Yeah, contender, we can get one in, bro.
On second down. Quarterback will audible. On second down, wants to throw it. Escapes trouble. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
They killed my whole line on that one.
Was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
That was a receiver. We was out of there.
In the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I don't know how he made that tackle either, because we had 2-on-2 blocking up there, bro. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you'll have to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 10, Ohio State 7.
Onside time. Kick and pray. J Money, what's good, Brody?
Onside kick to start the second half. That's why they
You the
call it
onside guy?
team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent.
He said they called me the onside guy. That was terrible.
But give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but
God don't fail, bro. God don't fail.
Hoping to go down and score.
That was, God don't fail, bro. How they call you the onside guy and you just failed? That's why you losing, cause you talking bad about God. That's why you losing, cause you talking about God, bro.
Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Firing to the
You see, y'all young niggas is weird, bro. Y'all young niggas is weird. You don't believe about religion, but you calling yourself God.
They pick up the first down on the drag route.
You don't believe in religion, but you calling yourself God. How that make sense?
He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, "Hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this."
All right, bro. I'm done talking to you, bro. I'm done talking to you. Cause you're not making sense, bro. Yeah, I'm done talking to you, bro. Nah, I don't hear you.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there?
Yeah, this motherfucker talking about he don't believe in religion, but he call himself God. Like, that don't even make fucking sense with your stupid ass. That don't even make fucking sense.
Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
No, it don't, bro. 32, bro. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you, bro? There's no way you were 40 years old talking like that, bro. There's no fucking way. Nah, you not. You lying.
He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone.
All right, I don't want to talk about religion no more. I want you to focus on this game, bro. That's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on this game. Yeah, just focus on the game, bro. Put some points up.
On to attempt to try.
Bruh, you trash, bro. You trying to change the subject. Talk about how you getting your ass whooped right now. I don't want to talk about none of that. I don't want to talk about money. I don't want to talk about fucking birds. I don't want to talk about bugs. Nothing. I want you to talk about this game. Yeah, you over here just rambling. You rambling right now, bro. I'm from Cali, bro. Where you from? You got to be one of the Midwest niggas. You got to be one of these Midwest niggas.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Bro, just shut the fuck up, bro. God damn, this nigga just talking, bro. Just talking. Focus on this game, cause you about to get ugly. You need to get back in that goal line too, cause you can't pass. You can't pass. You need to get back in that goal line. You can't make a read.
But this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point.
Got one of the best teams on the game. Come out here running goal line. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? Then you talking about he's 44 years old. Get the fuck out of here. You a child. You a child, bro.
It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You, keep being aggressive.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh my God.
Nowhere close on that one as he
Oh my God.
trying to deliver the football and now
And Shady here. Tom like, bro, what the? I don't want to talk about God. Like, what did you talk about? The birds and the bees and shit. Like, bro, I want to talk about the game. First off, he started talking shit. Then he realized he losing. Let me start talking about God. Like, nigga, what's wrong with these niggas? And if he is really 44 years old, you old ass nigga, you need to, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
False start. Thank you.
Jump the gun just a bit. We've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You some bullshit, bro. That's what I do know. Yeah, you some bullshit. Yeah, you some bullshit like a motherfucker. I can't even lie to you.
The ideal situation for this offense.
You got a picture of L in your house. That's what you got. I hold L's. You got that picture, don't you? Is this game real? Bum ass nigga?
Buying some time. He'll let it go down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just finds that.
Okay, if we can make a tackle, that'd be great, bro.
Just a savvy veteran.
Nah, Sage, I ain't gonna lie. We got routed up on that one. That comeback, the motherfucker had like 5 yards of separation. I was like, God.
Establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football. Be physical. Get a big game.
And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Shit,
It's
man.
extremely disciplined. Right there. 1st down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's open on the right.
I don't understand what my safety's doing. He's supposed to be right there.
Before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking for space. It's Henderson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up second down.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 17, Ohio State 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Howard. Moving away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, what's good, bro?
That big score
I'm over here
makes
looking
the
at
end
some
of the
other
game
shit.
Very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game.
That makes the score, Florida 17, Ohio State 14.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You said that
Coming
before.
up with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down.
Oh, the
ends
toughest
this
top 100.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
I guess pot and taco. I mean, we never matched up like online, but the little friendlies we played, I'll probably say him, bro.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? That's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Bro, you just like hearing yourself talk.
And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Yeah, we dotting up. Yeah, bro, it's crazy how me and Potter never matched up once online, bro. Like, that shit wild to me, bro.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back with cat-like quickness?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Daniels.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a Cali nigga. Busting your stupid ass. Picking the best team when they game. You got your ass. How it feel to get your ass beat by Florida, bro? An 85 overall team. You a bum. But this shit over with. You retarded, bro. You be smart if you believed in God with your stupid ass.
They'll give it to Johnson.
Shut the fuck up and get off my sticks.
Running
Huh?
in the middle against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Hey, listen, every trash can get a steak here now.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Tired of listening to you talk, you bum ass. Shut up. Where is it?
There.
Are you looking? Am I? Hit this?
Oh, wow.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
Now quit going outside and take this L like a man with your stupid ass. Who was that?
Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Wide out in motion.
You wasted it. It's your own fault though. You wasted all that time running goal line and shit.
And just went with something very easy, very
Bum ass
reliable.
dude.
Forward, let your receiver do the
Bum
rest.
ass
You gotta
dude.
get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
And you a loser. What's that? Bro, stop with all that false claiming and shit, bro. You doing all that false claiming. You doing all that false claiming. Hold that L. Hold that L. Hold that L, bum ass nigga. False claiming ass nigga.
Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't get
Oh, you talking about on this set. I was like, shut up with your stupid ass doing all that false claiming and shit, bro.
Come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something.
Yeah, I played. I matched up with Assassin KC one time, bro. I had Florida and he had Oregon State. He's a solid player, bro. I like to watch him because he be hey, Contender, you on? I like to watch him because he be running with like regular teams and shit. Like, you know, not regular, but like random. He be playing with like random ass teams, bro. And he be popping motherfuckers, bro. That motherfucker literally play with everybody. Bro, he not doing that, but he just saying that shit, bro. Stupid ass to me. You a cornball on the set. I'm like, shut up with your false claiming ass. And you're like, come on, bro. I think I just sent it to you, yeah, bro. Yeah, July 7th, bro. You gotta think we just over a month away, bro. I'm ready for that shit. Nah, bro, y'all pray for me, bro. I gotta play this cut shit, man. This is. If you want to see some bullshit, bro, you gotta play cut, bro. Cause it be so much crazy shit going on in this shit. It's like, bro, god damn. He say he taking off work. See, no, I can't do MUT though, bro. I watch motherfuckers play MUT on YouTube. I watch like, for one, the gameplay is so slow anyway compared to this, but they got like Snoop Dogg, fucking Snoop Dogg, Joe Flacco at linebacker. I'm like, bro, I can't play this shit, bro. I cannot do that. Got Lamar Jackson at running back, quarterback, and safety. I'm like, nah.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
That's not for me.
Line gets set, first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Uncorks it. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Oh yeah, I'm running one of these with contender real fast, bro.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
See, that's what I mean. They review the dumbest shit on here, bro. Motherfucker get three feet in, they want to review it.
Look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
Damn, I didn't even get to pick my play.
From the 30 on 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Give me that shit, huh?
Doubled and they picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it.
Yeah, the camera views is kind of fucked up, bro. And that's why I don't like playing like teams like Oklahoma and Tennessee. Like you can't even see it. Like all that wide shit. Utah too. You can't even fucking see what's out there. What we got? What is this?
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
That's a terrible throw. Fucking terrible.
Just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Quarterback checking off. He's back to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. White wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he
Okay,
gets
what?
it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great...
Nah, I don't do like the rocket catch. I don't even know how to do all that shit, bro. Like the rocket catching.
Find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Nevada comes to the line after getting...
But bro, that's what I be telling you. That's a crazy catch, but like that's the kind of shit that happens consistently, bro. consistently on MUT, bro. That's why sometimes I be hating playing this shit. They like you can literally just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, oh, it's not open. Fuck it, throw it anyway.
He's gonna pass, trying to get to him, and the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On second down, he's looking downfield. He'll throw one to his right.
Oh, he dropped it.
Dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Really nice job by the defense. Understand that QB starts to roll out to his right. I got to continue to play the deep pass down the field. I can't just run up and try to go tackle him. Nice coverage down the field, which led to the incompletion.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the left. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early enough.
I kind of know how to do it, bro, but it just never works when I do it. You know, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like.
Distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, he was licking his chops.
Like, that's one thing they got to fix, too, bro. Like, you know, when you a DB, you can strafe and get in position, but when you a wide receiver, bro, you really can't do shit.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Yeah, you can't, like, I wish you could, like, strafe and, like, face the line of scrimmage with the wide receiver too. Like, you just, if it's like a bad ball or something, you can't do shit if you're the receiver, bro.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Now I just realized it's 5-minute quarters too. God damn.
The Marshall offense makes its way back on.
Is there no way to fix that shit?
Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Wiggles free. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front.
I think they were saying in 26, I think it's going to be night games in there, bro.
Taste dirt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man
He
on
caught
the left.
that.
And he's not gonna
That's
get
a hell of a
there. The
catch.
defense stands tall and makes the stop. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. down, going to the air. He's looking deep. Can't hook up on the long.
Yes, sir.
Fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field.
Yeah, but you know they've been making Madden. You know what I'm saying they. I think this is a good trial run, bro, for the first time, for making the game for the first time in 14 years, bro.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked
Can't be too mad at the game.
Easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I need to watch Towels with her stuff.
Playing in the slot. You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Dialing up a second down pass play. Caught over the middle. It's Cameron. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Nevada 7, Marshall 0.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact, bro. You get that clear out going.
Especially on these third down situations.
He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete.
Shit, boy.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Instead of high, yeah, that's a fact, bro. That shit nasty. Especially nasty on here when, you know, they got 99 accuracy and all that shit, and everybody got sure hands, bro.
Being down 14, you can kind of feel that way, but dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So
Oh my God, he didn't pick it. He didn't even try to go for it.
You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Marshall quick to the line.
Kicking me all of my goddamn.
Like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Comes out throwing on first down. Still looking. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Quarterback adapted. Unleashes one. Picked off.
I'm about to say, bro, if you don't get your fucking feet down.
This quarterback here, 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this.
What time are you gonna have to leave?
In the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football.
What? I thought you said it was at 2.
Your dominance.
Is it 4? Oh, because you're still going to the other one. Oh, yeah.
On its heels. Quarterback checking the play.
So you'll be gone with.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down.
Oh, shit, we better go with you then. I said we better go with you then.
Gonna try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
There ain't no, like, library. I mean, is there Wi-Fi there?
He's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his.
So you work from 150 to. So I just have to find something to do. Because I don't know her ass is going to sit down here for that long.
Yeah, but you can take this.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
A big towel on the floor.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Then you come back.
Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that.
Yeah, we might do that.
First down. Live by the blitz.
It's
Get hit
just
with
that
a
it's
chunk
a
play on
long
the blitz,
ride.
too, especially if you're.
I forgot you were still going to
And you know
the far
what?
one.
You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive. But maybe
Damn,
that
I
guy
forgot
has
that's a
a bit
long.
more.
Maybe we should. I don't know.
Coming after it.
Maybe we should stay here. I don't know. Because that's a long. She not going to.
Touchdown, way back.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time.
Shoulder out.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The kickoff bounces.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Bring it out to the 25.
Your ass gonna be acting stupid today, huh? Yeah, I know what that face means.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us something.
Damn, good throw. Fuck, I tried to fucking switch over there. They switched me to everybody, but
Big gain on that one as he
that's a good dot.
with a first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pressure coming. Quarterback extends the play.
Yeah, I knew he'd break that.
Throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Right down the middle.
Ooh.
What a spectacular layout and catch. Marshall quick to the line.
I like that. I like that combo right there.
Defensive press coverage. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Gets away from one. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released
What the
it on
fuck was
first
that?
down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
But look how he threw this away.
He was able
Come
to
on, bro.
somehow avoid that
He was
sack,
getting
but
sacked. There's
nobody
no
open
way.
downfield throws it away.
That shit just shot out of his hand. He had to, bro, Luke. I'm like, come on. You see what I'm saying? Like, this cut shit is ridiculous.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it. Makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
It's still third and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Getting some heat. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And
It's a good catch, boy.
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense did a really nice job that time taking.
Then his old line was blocking their ass off, bro. You see how much time he had?
Quarterback size, they jump the throw and the check down and come away with a huge INT.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. White wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Damn, bro. I mean,
Flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
I think they need to put the line on there so you can see when you about to cross the fucking.
That's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be
Damn.
accepted. Line getting set on second down.
You about to cry, huh? I don't like it. It's always because she's tired. Go ahead.
He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
What kind of throw is that?
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. White going to attack through the air. Throws to the wideout.
I should have threw it earlier.
Just missed him a little bit.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He lofts one down the sideline. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect...
But 5-minute quarter game is so fucking far. And it's so long. Burns, appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate you, big dog, bro.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll
It's a hell of a
bring
play.
down and get the offense started on the next drive.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
White wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. Nowhere to move. At midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Quarterback will audible. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Nevada! And the route is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Brother said, "Come on, brother, get the ball." Hey, you know it be like that sometimes, brother. That's why I say you always rather happen in a friendly game instead of online against, you know what I'm saying, where it counts.
Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership.
But that defense, I hate how I have to play offense against that defense you running though, bro. I gotta play so fucking slow and methodical, but you know that's not me, bro. That motherfucker blitzing everybody. I hate playing against that shit because you gotta take it slow, short routes, block everything up.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
This nigga breaking tackles and shit.
Keeps looking downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This has been a frustrating day. And I'm not sure it's
Hey.
You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this.
We're not doing all that today.
They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll pull it down and run.
That's crazy, bro. 3 hits on him. He still didn't fumble the ball.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the 1st down.
The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. White going to attack through the air. To the end zone and is picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays.
There's no way.
Not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout.
I seen it late. Good read.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Marshall quick to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath,
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Incomplete pass leaves him with second down.
Oh, I knew it was fucking coming, bro. They gotta give me that.
The corners are walked up tight. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They keep attacking through the air. They're bringing heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On third down, going up top. He's going for it all.
Good knockout. I'm about to say, bro. We right there.
Hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Oh yeah, Mafia. I don't really know about all the drops and shit. You want me to take it so you can what? So you can eat? I'm about to go put your ass in there. I'm about to go put you in there. That's what we should do. Let's do that. I'm gonna go put it in there. Normally it should be quiet. In there.
But she's not crying. She's actually testing her voice. She's happy.
Well, I need her to not do that for like 30 minutes. Let me see if this motherfucker's on or not. GG's contender, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're making any more drops or not, but I don't really follow it like that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they not, cause the new one come out in a month anyway.
Let's go where? that's what she did last time. You said, oh, she was quiet for a little bit in the room. She was alone. No. Because she can be alone for a little bit, but not for the whole time. Huh?
So all I need is 30 minutes.
30? I'm not sure she can stay alone.
Well, we gonna see, cause she was just making all that fucking noise.
Huh?
Said she was making all that noise.
That's fine. Nobody hears it. You have the ear stuff.
Hey, bro, he ain't got no fucking mic. I'm gonna send it to his ass one more time, bro. This motherfucker, I beat him yesterday online, and he been begging. This motherfucker, I beat his ass online. He said you'll never beat me again, begging to run it again, calling me weak. Alright, bro, we doing 3 minutes like regular online, bro. If you leave again, I'm done with this shit. He was talking all this shit, called me weak. He told me run away when I told him I was playing the game. Said I got lucky yesterday. He had Penn State yesterday, so now he going to Oregon today. So y'all, we about to see what he talk about now. Then he was saying something about the quarters. Like, why would I change the quarters? I was like, bro, if you leave again, I'm done with this shit. Cause I'm taking time. I could be running the game online. I'm taking time out of this motherfucker who talking shit for no reason. See, she's having fun in there. Look at her just talking to herself. I do that a lot.
Yeah, but you can't do that all the time.
No, I'm saying I talk to myself a lot.
Okay. But I mean, you can't let her by herself all the time.
Yeah, contender. That was the defense is great, bro. The way you have to play against that shit, bro, you gotta fucking block it up and take 3-4 yards here and there. And I was like, bro, that shit kind of irritating.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup.
I guess he ain't got no mic. I be hating how motherfuckers who talk all this shit, they never want to put their mic in. I know he got a fucking mic.
A great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove
Motherfucker be talking shit for 2 days. Don't want to put his mic in, bro.
The Oregon Ducks taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
But that's the thing, contender. I was like, bro, all them, like on that cut shit, bro, they got all them quick jumps and everything. It's like, god damn. Oh, he put his mic in.
And
Yo,
the Gators will kick it away
you hear
to
me,
start
bro?
us off.
No, I guess he's not talking. Yeah, he not. His mic, the mic shit is moving, but he not saying shit. And I don't even know why, but like we had a decent game going yesterday. Then he just hit me with messages like, "Oh, you weak, running back. Like you'll never beat me. If you beat me, I'll retire." I'm like, "Where the fuck did this shit come from, bro?" I didn't say shit to this nigga.
The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop of this running game. Moves to change as they get the first down.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
They're going to ride this running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a
Man,
hit.
good D. I feel like you could have picked that though.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. And the DB making a huge...
I don't understand why we keep hitting the ball. Like, bro,
Really
pick
nice
it.
3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the pass.
Give me that shit, man.
Into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. And
But there's no way a fucking lineman just... Bro, are you serious?
But the great return to give the offense tremendous field
Are you
position.
fucking serious? No way a lineman just caught me, bro.
But it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines. Give it
How does that make sense?
Settle down and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Offense getting set for 1st down. Here's the handoff. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hawkins.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Oh, good play.
Falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost.
I did not think that corner was going to get back there.
The offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it.
Hey, that kick was moving fast as fuck. I was like, God damn.
What I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Florida 3, Oregon 0.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. On the option. Now the pitch. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He lets one fly deep.
I would.
And it's incomplete.
Does it make sense to do 2 loads? I just need to do close. I mean, tails.
It's really early in the game right
Does it
now.
make sense to do 2 loads?
Short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The inside handoff. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And the defense snows him under.
No, I need to do the my ones in my bag too.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more.
I'll get it after this.
Before the break. Here
Huh?
24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit.
She sleep? Oh, yeah, just bring my bag on.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes the grab. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage.
I'll get him. You said you got to do hers, right?
Go with the football, and
So just do hers and I'll get him. I'll have him ready for the next
load.
load.
They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown Gators! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
I'm really still mad as fuck. That first pick I got, a lineman ran me down, bro. That was supposed to be a pick 6. That's what I'm saying. Like these tier 1 teams, bro, they be bullshitting sometimes. No fucking way my corner get caught by a lineman.
They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you
Pick the ball, bro.
The pressure really mounts.
Damn, what the fuck is that? Why are we hitting the ball?
Energize this squad going into halftime.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Running back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Thank you. Give me that shit, boy.
By the defense. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run.
Oh, I thought I was going crazy. Hey, we could have got past that last line, bro. We would have clipped that shit, man.
Coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions.
Oh my god, these got to be the most athletic linemen I've ever fucking seen, bro.
They'll go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make
Gators, what's up, bro?
Pick up before the defense put a stop to it.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback checking off. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He caught it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing.
Oh yeah, you know we hold it down to the Gators with the Gators, bro.
The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Shit, brother, don't get your hopes up on that one yet.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good.
I was saying, bro, that SEC schedule is something else, bro.
To the air, it's Lagway. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Hey, he talking about giving him credit, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you make it to the playoffs next year, I'll give you credit, bro. Cause I don't know about all that. But I for sure think in 2 years, not this year, but next year, then I think it's a real possibility.
Just about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. On second down, he'll fire. Quick strike complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Hey, I ain't even know Contenders was a Gator fan, bro. I didn't even know that. Stay in bounds, stay in bounds, stay in bounds. Oh my God, bro, stay in bounds.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions.
Oh, you gotta stay in there, son.
Getting a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play.
What you mean don't listen to Graham, bro? Contender said he went to the school, and he's saying the same thing.
Thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
No, you do not have. We do not have a good. Well, I don't know, bro. But they showed them. They showed didn't put them on the game like that.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. Got room at the 35.
This man fumbled the ball.
How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And they'll get him down after a solid return.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game.
No, I knew that. I knew. You know how it is, bro. Once a game, they're gonna try to do some bullshit. Try to help out the tier 1 teams, man.
Back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's.
He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Ducks! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I can't believe this man fumbled the ball, bro. What kind of shit is that?
Right now with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Texas, don't forget Texas.
As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it.
You see, Gators, contender is what I call a reasonable fan,
Got on
bro.
the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Contender is what I like to call a reasonable
Now on
fan.
first down to the 43-yard line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Going up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You see it so much in college football. They motion a running back out of the backfield.
I'm telling you, bro, you gotta have reasonable expectations, bro.
Was one of your linebackers? If you are,
Now in 2 years, like I said, in 2 years, yes.
With your running back out in space, keep doing that.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Got
Gator.
him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end.
Now, bro, look at that. Look, he just turned this shit off, bro. Little pussy ass dude. He was talking all that shit. He been messing me for 2 days. I beat him yesterday. He messing me for 2 days talking shit, bro. Now he talk about best of 3, okay? No, bum ass dude. I already beat you best of 3. I beat you yesterday and right now. Bum. I'm done with that. Motherfucker been talking shit for 2 days. Okay, you say you gonna smack Georgia, bro? Okay, all right, bro. We gotta relax now. We gotta relax now, bro. I mean, you know it's a 4-quarter game, bro, right? 4-quarter game. That motherfucker trying to play again. Nah, bro, you're done. You're done, bro.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. as we'll see a squad from the
Bless you.
SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hey, he called that man young imposter. That's crazy. Hey, I told you, even when another fan try to talk some sense into him, bro, he get mad. You gotta have reasonable expectations, bro.
Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. I imagine he's going to get a...
Y'all will get LSU, bro. Yeah, y'all will get LSU for sure. Georgia, no. Texas, nah, I can't see that. But y'all should get LSU. And then you know there's gonna be like there's going to be like a game in there that you don't think you're gonna lose that you're gonna lose, bro. At least like one or two of those. You know what I'm saying?
Sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Then the actual SEC championship game, which you know that's probably gonna be fucking Bama. You know, I don't know about next year, bro.
First down here for the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
How many ways
Or is Texas in the West or the East of the SEC? Because if Texas is in the West, you might have to play them twice.
Touch pass, you better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment.
Playing regular season and during the SEC championship, bro.
I'm an offensive guy.
Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to do.
Damn, bro, why you hit the hell out of me?
One last time, but another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition. And
Oh, they did away with the East and the West?
That's one of the best things about college football. We're in an
So it's just the
era
top
where
two?
bowl games
Okay.
don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Back to throw. It's Flagway. Looking down the middle.
Oh, you gotta hold on to that, kid.
Play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room, it's Daniels. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, this offense is so dangerous.
I mean, yeah, that's that's the same for any team, bro. Quarterback get hurt, it's a wrap.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
He said, I forgot we picked up Reggie Bush.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter.
I will say that. Sapp should be nasty on 26, bro.
And the extra point is good.
Okay, he's decent in this one. He should be nasty next year on the game for sure.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Forced out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do
You see, in Gators' mind, bro, you can't be a Gators fan or you can't be a fan of any team if you have reasonable expectations, bro. Like if you a Wyoming fan, you have to be saying Wyoming is gonna win a national championship. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
against the Miami
how
Hurricanes.
Gators work, bro.
Getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Feeling some heat. And they get to him and sack the
Good
quarterback,
D.
and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I mean, bro, that's not a bad thing to say. Texas got a nice team, and they got a returning quarterback too, Arch Manning coming back.
Drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
And you know he's supposed to be that deal.
Offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
I will say, but it's hard to answer that question because you know, Arch ain't really played a lot, bro.
The offense will stop.
So it's really kind of hard to answer that question. But as far as like throwing the ball, I think DJ still got a while to go, a ways to go.
Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown Gator! What a...
Shit, he said Arch is just the last name. I can't say that. But I mean, we gonna find out this year for sure.
Point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build.
Nah, yeah, that's true, bro.
Coach said all week he wanted to
I don't know what they
This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
obsession was with
First
Ewers,
half,
bro.
try and generate
But I
some
think
momentum,
Manning was
score
better
some
than Ewers.
points before going into halftime.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Now on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39.
I didn't get no fucking blocking. You know Carson Beck at Miami now, bro.
Florida has the ball back.
Carson Beck transferred from Georgia to Miami,
in
bro.
modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before half.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's going to pass. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing.
They're not going to have no year like they had last year, though.
Multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll need a little distance and
I mean, yeah, he was projected, but shit.
From the left hash.
He'll have to have a big year to get back to that because last year wasn't it.
Will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Fair catch called for and made.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because Georgia never would have lost if they had the starter, but still, he was still playing kind of janky though.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here.
Shit, Georgia defense scary every year, bro.
And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Damn, bro. I thought I got the ball at half.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
The Sooners want to move quickly.
Damn, bro, they get mad. They want to start bringing. What? I didn't even say nothing. What Virginia Tech even say?
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really.
And you know what's crazy? You talking shit, bro. We got defense. We'll fuck around. We'll fuck around and bust Florida ass.
Offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Expressway is wide open. Slippery.
How the fuck you make? Bro, we got defense. You know we almost beat Miami last year, bro.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy.
Look, don't try to change the subject, cause y'all over here, cause Gators over here get mad that we telling the truth. Now he want to start bringing other shit into it. First off, you know our defense will have Lagway ass confused, bro.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Bro, I can't believe he broke 2 fucking tackles. And come on, bro. Like, get out of that bullshit, man.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but
bro, you better look it up, bro. The only thing VTech ever really been missing was offense. We have defense every fucking year, bro.
Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
I always tell people, if we ever find any type of offense, bro, it's ugly for the rest of the nation, bro.
Second and 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air. It's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
It depends.
Some distance there between
If anybody come to Blacksburg, Virginia, if they come to us, we got a shot, bro. But I don't think we can go down to Texas.
He wants to throw. Quarterback moving. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
How did we miss that, though?
He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up with the completion.
He's going to pass on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Good pickup on
See,
that.
he's saying that like it's
Second
a
and 4.
yeah, he's saying that like it's a bad thing. They gonna have a better year than Florida.
Pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback will audible. With jet sweep pass. The
You said a
defense
timer?
let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. He steps
Big
out
boy
bounds,
shit,
and
man.
He's got enough for a first down.
Big boy shit.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd
Good
down
run.
conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going
Hey, bro, you know number 27 got arrested, bro. Dijon Johnson.
Plays together back to back to back. And
I was
they're
reading something. That
breathing the
motherfucker
clock.
got in
This
some
is
trouble or
exactly
something.
what you practice
The
for
corner.
situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. The handoff to Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them.
Yeah, I'm sure Kamani gonna win that one.
Have a little room to work with.
Well, I was like, damn, he got. Cause I know Marshall gone, and wasn't Jackson the senior too? Number 2 wasn't Jackson. Said, I mean, that's your top 2 corners. Is she up? Damn.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. To the air, it's Hawkins. Throws to the back. It's complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Good.
They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That big pickup on what they
No, trust me, I know, bro.
route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
For real, I like putting Johnson in over more.
Putting it out in front of his receiver to make an
I know we
easy
just
catch
talk about
and
the
then
game and
advance.
shit, but you know, I don't know how they are in real life.
Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thompson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, you know,
What's crazy is
here
more
this
in the
situation,
game. His stats is better than
people
Johnson, but I feel like
anticipate
Johnson
this
be
offense
making
is
more
gonna
plays,
throw the
bro.
ball
I
on
don't know what it
sidelines.
is.
They've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the
This
middle.
motherfucker hit the ball. Pick that.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's it. Yeah, GG's.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after.
Yeah, more, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's something about that motherfucker. He glitched out, bro. Cause I'll put Johnson in a second. Hey, but y'all boys, I'm about to get off here, man. It was good trying to talk some sense in the Gators. I'll be back on back on next time. Hey, but Gators, I just wanted to remember something, bro. Go Longhorns.